Für Elise by Ludwig Beethoven. We play it almost like Beethoven, but I've made a couple of changes to make it easier for beginners, but it still sounds very good. So let's take a look at the right hand first. Right hand starts off with a semitone, using our fifth and fourth finger. That alone can be tricky if your fifth and fourth finger aren't strong enough. So practice it slowly, and as you practice it, the muscles will build up. That's the first grouping. Move your thumb down and get your fingers on 1, 2, and 4 on C, E, and A. Next group, get it all ready at once. 1, 2, and 4. Back up to little finger. Down to the whole group. And then the last group. Now there's a first ending, you can go back to the beginning. I'm going to move along to the second ending. So second ending, I'm sitting here with my third finger on A, 2 finger on B, and up we go. I'm ready for that group. Move hand down for this group. Move hand down for this group. We get to do a fun cadenza in here. We'll talk about that later. But for beginners, just hold on to it right now. Fourth finger on D sharp. Now count these. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you come out of it. You can count and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3, or just count 6 E's. I don't care. Make sure though you come out of the grouping. Don't just keep playing them and then sometime come out. There's 6 E's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and away we go. And that's the right hand. For the left hand of Für Elise, we're going to grab roots and fifths. A little bit different than Beethoven wrote, but effective. For A minor, there's my A minor chord, there's the root, there's the fifth. So we're going to go root, fifth, root. For the E major chord, E is the root, B is the fifth, so we're going to go down here, root, fifth, root. Back to A minor, root, fifth, root, E minor, root, fifth, E major, sorry, A minor. And really when you're playing roots and fifths, there is no third, and it's the third that tells us if it's major or minor. So it's an A chord and an E chord. When we get to the middle section, it's a C chord, a G chord, an A chord, and an E chord. Do you recognize that pattern? Does it sound a little bit like another piece in the book? Same chord progression as the beginning of Pachelbel's canon. So we're going to go C, G, A, E. We have our big cadenza in the right hand, and then we finish out the piece with A and E chords. Left hand is very straightforward. Let's take a quick look at bar 14, that B over an E chord. And what would be a nice, easy cadenza for a beginner? I would recommend starting 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. So you can just have a nice octave rocking back and forth, counting very carefully, and that creates movement. Don't do anything in the left hand because left hand needs to keep quiet so that it doesn't take away from what's happening in the right hand. Here's the scan. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So beginners can play Für Elise too.